Can we talk about interracial relationship for just 1 second and how it's starting to be disrespectful? And I'm not saying the people that are dating it, but let me explain. So when you have a man who loves a white woman, a black man likes a white woman, there's nothing wrong with that. But now it's to the point where we have men sitting there talking about women ain't this, black women are not that, they're too aggressive. Let's get down to the history, shall we? Okay, so let's deal with my mother's generation. So my mother's generation, that's the 60s, I was about to say 80s, Jesus. The 60s babies. Some of them, like she was born in 65. So here's the thing. When you have the 60s and 50s and 70s babies, they're very hard, strong, power to the people type stuff. Not saying that they're bad, but the issue is that back in those days, most of them women were Christians. They went to church. A lot of the reason why men wanted white women is because they felt like, well, the white woman is this, the white woman is that. Really, it's because of sexual preferences. Because back then, we were taught you don't put your mouth nowhere because it's a sin. Because I grew up in church, that's the reason. You don't do anything but give them that one piece of you, and that's it. Now let's talk about the other stuff. A lot of my friends, especially my white friends, will say, I don't like the fact that black men date white women because the only reason why they're dating them is because of things. Some of them, that is true. Now, the ones that I grew up with, that's not true. They actually fell in love with them and they've been together since middle school and high school, so there's a difference. But I get why they would say that. Because in some cases, that is true. Now let's talk about the industry. And I have to be very nice because I don't want anybody to think that I'm saying something wrong. But the truth is the truth. You got these light-skinned women going crazy trying to bleach their skin, wear blonde hair for what? Explain to me why it's necessary for somebody to do all of those things just to please you.